It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Starting at the 10. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
79 Broncos. Ready, set, go.
From the 43. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Pass play coming here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Here's the the one back on the handoff. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Looking for a throw here. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. No return on that punt. And the Steelers have a short field in front of them as they take over. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They've got a man in motion. On first down, they'll run. He's got room to roam here. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. This finds Smith.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. And he sent a man in motion. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a gain of 6, and now they face a daunting 3rd and 14.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Here we go.
They're throwing it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
18 Cardinal. 70 Lion. 19 Lion. Go.
Here he is to throw on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Sixty Bobcat. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now.
19 tight. Warriors 70. Let's go now.
From the 21. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Brought in right side. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 16. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that to... Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for not? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Now looking to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Chap 60, Chap 60. Ready?
They'll throw on 1st. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Steelers will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Let's go now.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. But let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. He's going to throw this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 38 out of the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Working inside the red zone. He's got Smith. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll throw it on first and goal. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught by his back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on first down. Now here he goes, down the right sideline.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
One final shot before halftime. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Steelers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give running right. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Another carry for him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up third and right around 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
19, Tiger. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Chap 60, Chap 60. Ready?
They'll throw it. Flush down now to his left. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Let's go now.
They'll run for this. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Ready, ready.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Lion. Come on, set.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now it's 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, set. Warriors 70, comeback team, comeback team. Vikings
back to throw. He's got a man left. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Connects on the crosser. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2. Gets out of trouble. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hey, smash.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Hey, hey. Check that.
Back-to-back carries here. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This finds Smith. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 41.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, set. Go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready. Head to 60, head to 60. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by. Let's go. 70 range, 70 range. Check go.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Ready.
Trying to push this past the marker. And the hit stops him cold. Well, he maybe got back to the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Fits it through the middle. Big man showing up the yards. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Offense in the hurry up here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it an 11-point ball game. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
feet.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They send a receiver in motion right. To throw here on 1st down. And a man is there to knock that away. Clean breakup on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Setting up a throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Seahawks football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. Down the sideline inside the 40. It's a gain of 29 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
The give here on second. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Steelers close to picking up their 5th win. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready? 60 back there. 60 back there.
Pass play now. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Put the body on the line for his team. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On target to Jackson. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down from the red zone. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Forced out to... And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks make it an 11-point ball game. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.